Sometimes in the workplace, you get lucky, make some good consecutive hires, and your company, your organization is absolutely excels and performs at a high level, so they're just catapulted by that influx of good hires. And that happened to Clemson recently when they had close to consecutive great quarterbacks in Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence. But which one would you rather have? What's going on, people? Welcome back to the Reefer. Let's be special, baby. Let's be special. So Deshaun Watson, Trevor Lawrence, probably the two best quarterbacks in recent Clemson history. I don't want to compare it to all Clemson history because, guys like Steve Fuller played in a different era. I wasn't even alive to see them play, so I can't make a fair judgment against if you took Steve Fuller, put him in the 2018 Clemson offense, would he still be as great as he was? Would he not be as great? Would he be even better than he was? So I can't make a fair comparison like to him. But in recent memory, Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence, the two best Clemson quarterbacks. Now, both guys were absolutely electric, played 3 years at Clemson, both played in 2 national championships. Deshaun Watson was a 4-star quarterback from Gainesville, Georgia, set a lot of state records in the state of Georgia for passing, touchdowns, everything. Now, Trevor Lawrence broke some of those records as well. Also a kid from Georgia. Trevor was a 5-star quarterback from Cartersville, Georgia. And we all know the story about Trevor. Number 1 overall prospect, first draft pick, absolute great guy. But the one thing that really differentiates them for me is Deshaun never really got outplayed. He was just a baller and always found a way to put up points regardless of the situation. Even in losses, he would just score. It's kind of like Al Davis, just win, baby, just win. He's just score, baby, just score. And that's what Deshaun did. He just put up points. Now, Deshaun's freshman year, he tore his ACL, he played South Carolina still, even after tearing against Georgia Tech. And he promised Coach Sweeney and kind of the Clemson fan base that he was not going to lose to South Carolina while he was at Clemson. And he absolutely did not lose to South Carolina. Sophomore year, lost to Alabama in the national championship game 40-45, but still put up 40 points and put Clemson in a position where they could have won. He put up 40 points, people. That's respectable for any offense. Junior season, obviously won the national championship, climbed that mountain, got the job done, and he beat Alabama. Did have a loss to Pittsburgh that year, but he still managed to put up points in that game. He made a competitive game to the end. Pittsburgh kind of had to kick field goals at the end to win it. Now, Trevor took over for Kelly Bryant his freshman year and guided Clemson to a national championship, but that will always be more of the defense's national championship for me personally, though. I just think they were really guys on that defense that were absolutely the leaders and carried that team. Guys like Christian Wilkins, Austin Bryant, Cleveland, Dexter. I know Dexter was suspended for the playoffs because of the substance, maybe, possibly. We don't really know. We're just kind of brushing it off, but who cares? Isaiah Simmons was on that, Tanner Muse, AJ Terrell, Kayvon Wallace. Guys that are playing on Sundays were in that defense, and they really made a statement. First score of the game was AJ Terrell picking off Tua and running it back for a touchdown. The defense absolutely made statements, made big plays, made goal line stands in that game. And that season, honestly, I put it on the defense majority. So, all right, sophomore season, Trevor made it to the national championship again, played LSU, and just got severely outplayed by LSU. 25-42. He just didn't have the ability to put up points to keep up with those guys. And it's not like he didn't have the talent around him. He had T. Higgins. T. Higgins put up close to, if not 1,000 yards this year for the Cincinnati Bengals. Amari Rodgers playing for the Packers on Sundays. Justin Ross will be playing on Sundays. He absolutely had talent around him. And Travis Etienne was in the backfield too. First-round pick for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He absolutely had talent around him, had the ability to put up points, but it just didn't work out. He just couldn't get the job done. He couldn't put the points up. Now, junior season, lost to Ohio State, 28-49 again. And then once again, just couldn't keep up scoring, couldn't put up enough points, couldn't put the team in a position to possibly win the game because we just couldn't put up points. Now, I'm not trying to knock down Trevor Lawrence and say he wasn't a great quarterback at Clemson. He absolutely was a great quarterback at Clemson. My point is, when trying to differentiate, who's better, Deshaun or Trevor Lawrence, Deshaun just never got outplayed. Other than really the Georgia Tech game where he tore his ACL, but I'm not going to put that game on him since he didn't, get to play the entire duration of it with his ACL and everything. But Deshaun just never really got outplayed. He would just keep on chucking it. He'd throw interceptions, threw a fair amount of interceptions, but you know what? He was not scared to keep on throwing it, keep on trying down the field with Mike Williams, keep on just throwing it, put up points, and that's all he does. I mean, Deshaun was like Michael Jordan, his dad compared him to. He just put up points, baby. Just score, baby. Just score. And put your defense in a position where if they can make a stop, you guys can win the game. And I know Watson had 1.5 losses his freshman year. You know, that 0.5 loss, I'm not really going to put it on him, just Georgia Tech tearing his ACL. But, you know, they weren't really blowouts when he was in the game and playing. You know, Trevor, regular season Trevor, absolutely great. But then when Trevor got to the postseason, when it mattered, sometimes, you know, get outplayed, couldn't put a point. So personally, I would take Deshaun Watson over Trevor Lawrence. But let me know what you think in the comment section below, people. As always, have a great day. Tell somebody you love them. Deuces.